Hey everybody, welcome to today's show. Welcome to Disabled Reality. I'm your host, Anthony Lorito-Duke, and we have a great topic for today's show in which it is rioters, looters, also anarchists, need to be placed in prisons and lose their government benefits or never be allowed to receive government benefits. Now, just like my prior episodes, I've stipulated that I'm against like white supremacists and all the illegal attacks that they've done on so many people for so long. So, on that same page, I'm also against these rioters, looters, also known as anarchists. Okay? I'm for the peaceful protesters. I am not for the rioters, the looters, the anarchists. No, the rioters, the looters, all these anarchists, they need to be placed in prisons and lose their government benefits or never be allowed to receive government benefits. That's it. Plain and simple. It's not right for these rioters and looters to destroy property. They have no right to go around harassing innocent people. Okay? They have no right to do damages to all these businesses, especially during this time when businesses are suffering with this coronavirus. You know, states have to shut down and stuff like that. And for the states that are trying to build back up and to try to build up the economy again, when these all these people, they're trying to get their businesses open. People just want to, pay their bills and support their families and stuff like that. These rioters, these looters, these anarchists have no right. They have no right to be destroying these businesses. They have no right to go into these restaurants, harassing the customers, and so on and so forth. Put their asses in a real prison cell. By the way, forget this juvie hall stuff. Get rid of juvie hall. That's a luxury place. It doesn't do anything. We need to put them in a real prison cell. Because if you look at these rioters, if you look at these looters, these anarchists, for the most part, they're kids, they're teenagers, they're early 20s or whatever. Okay? Put their asses in a real prison cell with the real murderers, with the real drug addicts, with the real rapists, with the real molesters. Okay? Put them in prisons with that. And then, um, actually, even a better idea, aside from putting them also in prisons, also, you can actually split their uh, um, their sentencing, in which half the time they have to do in prisons, half the time they have to do in boot camp. Yeah. And also do this for these teenagers, for all these minors that want to act tough and stuff like that. Do the same thing for them as well. Put them in a real prison cell with the adults and everything, right? Let them do half their time in a real prison cell and half their time in boot camp. Yeah. Treat them like that. If you can't do the time, don't do the crime. And also at the same time, right? Let all these people, all these rioters, all these looters, all these anarchists, make them lose their government benefits and or never be allowed to receive government benefits. Okay? Now, for the ones that are real minors and stuff, if their parents or legal guardians are collecting government benefits on behalf of those kids, say to those parents or legal guardians, listen, your worthless piece of garbage of a child that will clearly never amount to anything in life did these illegal actions. You're not allowed to receive government benefits for your child because they walk around with their brains up their asses doing all these illegal acts. And we've got proof of it. Have legal evidence proving that these kids did that then, are doing these illegal acts. And then when the parents say, "Oh, but you know this," and they want to cry, tough crap. Tough crap. Too bad. They went around doing this, blame them. So now you don't get the money for them. That's it. Done deal. And that's it. So, um, and then what we can also do is, um, there's so many other things. I don't even know where to begin. And it's just when the parents or guardians say, oh, you know what, they're in the boot camp part now, but you know, my child is a heavy child and he's having a hard time breathing. Let the judges or the courts or these guards or whatever say to the parents or legal guardians, uh, say to them that, listen, your worthless piece of trash kid did all these illegal things, right? Beating up people, stealing stores, this and that, right? And they have no problem with breathing and this and that and blah blah. They had no problem then, and no problem then. But all of a sudden, because they got caught and now they're being disciplined, you're crying like a little baby, going goo 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 ga 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 ga. Oh my poor baby! Oh he's heavy set. Oh she's heavy set. Oh they can't breathe. Tough crap. Tough crap. They did illegal acts. They got caught, and now they're put in boot camp, and they're crying, "Oh, but I can't breathe. Oh, that's too hard." Tough crap. Too bad. If you didn't do those illegal acts, you wouldn't have to worry about your dumbass being in prison and in boot camp. So you wanted to act tough and think that you're a gangster and all this other crap. How about you pull your brain out from your ass, stop being a worthless piece of crap all of your life, and start to do something positive and progressive? You got caught, stay in prison, stay in your boot camp, and that's it. And let the sentences be really long, really long. 2 years. Yeah. Get very, very strict with these rioters, these looters, these anarchists. Don't be all soft on them and everything. No. I mean, that'll teach them. Because since we're on this topic as well, these teenagers, the younger generation, all these rioters, these looters, these anarchists. There's one thing, if you notice, I mean, aside from them being very young, these are the ones that are undisciplined. They were never taught discipline growing up. Okay? And they feel like they're entitled to everything. Um, you know, so all this crap has to stop. You got to show them discipline, right? And make them see that they're not entitled to everything. Because these people these rioters, these looters, these anarchists, okay, they're not sending a positive message. They're not. As a matter of fact, they're doing the reverse. They are making all the hard work that the peaceful protesters are doing. They're squashing that. They're destroying that. Okay? And that's not right. That's not right at all. You want to send a positive message? Okay? Do the peaceful protest and get your asses out and vote. Vote. And vote blue this coming November. Okay? That's the proper way of doing things. So I just wanted to mention that, and I also wanted to remind all my fans out there that after I'm done hosting this show, I will host an episode of my show, Advocate Information Highway, on my YouTube channel. And I also want to remind all my fans out there about my business, my website, which is Advocate Information Highway, and the link to there is awldny.com, and you guys can check out all the pages on there. Again, that's awldny.com. And so with that, take care, everybody. Bye.